Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The big men are Gibson and Noah. Tony Snell is out there with Brooks. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Brooks misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
And here is Brooks after Richard Jefferson just hit the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brooks outside. No good on that last second. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and it's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set.
We'll get back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Kevin Love out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's good. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Left side, Love. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Dunleavy dishes to Gasol. Count the bucket. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Watching Mike Dunleavy Jr., he's simply the mark of consistency. We know he's in his mid-30s, but you know exactly what you're going to get out of him every season. I think Tom Thibodeau, last year's Chicago coach, really admired that and loved it.
It's so funny watching Mike Dunleavy Jr. play. I remember when his dad coached me when I was with Portland, and he was a little kid running around, and all of a sudden he's become this great NBA player. But you're right, though. He's made himself into a valuable asset in terms of the role he's been given for the Bulls.
Here's James after Pau Gasol's bucket. Clock at 4. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to James. 10 points for Iman Shumpert.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Gasol. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
Talking about Dunleavy, boy, I tell you, he was playing at a high level already by his second season in the league. Practically every statistic across the board matches up since then. And that's over a decade later.
Now here's Rose. After LeBron James's miss, Rose passes to Gasol. That is good. Gasol's got 10 points in the game.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And getting back to Dunleavy's consistency here in his later years, he's one of those guys who has really ramped up the nutrition. He's hitting the weight room. I could make the case that he was a tougher, better player last year, especially on defense, than at any other time.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half, and Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's LeBron. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 11 points for LeBron.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
For 3, Dunleavy. And the shot is good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Williams. Dishes it to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. Shumpert, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the Brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Tony Snell comes in for Butler. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Back to James. Cleveland moving it around. The screen from Thompson. Back to LeBron. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. No good with the wing jumper. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clarkie came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
Picked by Mozgov. LeBron dishes to Shumpert. Back to James. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Rose passes to Mirotic. Here's Gasol. Again, Chicago.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Floats one up. Rose kicks to Snell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James outside. There's the three. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by LeBron. And that's 13 points for Iman Shumpert. Gibson in the post. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is LeBron. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Cleveland leading by 16. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Chicago right now, at small and power forward, it's Dunleavy and Gasol. Brooks out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Noah in at the 5 spot. Gasol no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They double him with LeBron. It's Noah with the drive. And it's good, assisting on the play with Brooks.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
James dishes to Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bulls trail by 19. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Bulls making a change here. Rose is checked in. Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Smith the pass to Irving. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the corner. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And it's Rose penetrating. And the rejection by Love. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.